Hey guys, how's it going? Now, as you can see from the title, this is the Volkswagen Polo Blue GT review, and could it also be a replacement for my Suzuki Swift Sport? So without further ado, let's jump in and let's get on the road. So then, the Polo Blue GT. So let's get this thing. If I can get the aircon on, because it is a pretty warm day today. So yes, let's go this way. So what do we have here then? Well, this is the line below the GTI, if you like. So I'll come back to sort of figures and things in a minute. But first, I'll just sort of, tell you why I've got this car. So this is all thanks to my dad, really. He's recently changed jobs and didn't want to really use the Mazda, for ferrying himself to work, because that's not what he bought it for. So he thought he wanted something that's just something to run about in, that was automatic. Now I recommended him one of these just because of all the great reviews I'd heard, and how good it was on fuel. So this is my dad's car. He's only had it, hasn't even had it a week yet, so he's only really getting to grips with the car, but I thought I'll steal it off him this weekend and go for a drive and see what it's all about. So so we've got 150 brake horsepower from a 1.4 litre turbo. Now it also has a system called cylinder deactivation, so whatever speed you're going, I mean, I've just been driving to that start point there and it's been cutting in all the time, but you don't even know. It just cuts down to 2 cylinders to save fuel without even realising. So yeah, that's quite a cool feature. Now this is it's got the 7-speed DSG box, which I'll come back to that and do a bit of a review on that later on. But initial impressions with this car is it's really quiet. It is really quiet on the road. It's just you can't really hear anything. Even though we've got the radio off, and it's so quiet in here. And the other thing I've noticed, obviously I'm comparing it with the Swift, is how good the ride is. It's really, really good ride on this car. Now this is riding on the 18-inch sort of graphite wheels, and it's really good. The ride is really good. So I'm actually on the Strides road at the minute, because as well as this car being very good on fuel and practical and everything that my dad wants it to be, it's also a lot of fun when you push it on a decent bit of road. So I'll in fact, let's get it out of the manual box. So the DSG box then, and this is the first car I've driven that's got a DSG box. I have driven other automatics, but this is the first car I've driven with the DSG box, and it is extremely good. It's really quick in manual mode that I'm in now. It's really smooth in auto mode, and it's just sort of the best of both worlds. Now, I'm not always been a massive automatic fan. I always like a manual gearbox, especially when you're on a decent road. And I get that it'll probably take some of the involvement out of the driving, but for day-to-day driving, which is that's why I sort of titled this video my next car, because my commute is very, it's just driving around it's just town traffic all the time. So I just think that this would be perfect as sort of a replacement. I know it's automatic, I know that's a downside really in terms of if I was looking for it, but it just makes my life so much easier. My commute is awful, it really is. So it would, like I say, it would make my life so much easier just to have that automatic, just to cruise about in the city is perfect really. So unfortunately we've got a bit of traffic ahead. It's sort of Saturday afternoon, it's what you get. But I mean, I've got the eco thing on now. You just don't know. There's no sound. There's nothing. There's no hesitation. It's just so seamless. So I know they are quite rare. You don't see many of these about actually. And not really many people know what they are. The only real giveaway is sort of the twin exhaust at the back. But then again, it hasn't really got the GTI styling. So people think, well, what is it? Yeah, it's really, really impressed with this car, and obviously the interior quality is quite a few steps levels above the Swift. Obviously German, you expect that, but yeah, the quality in here is really good for it. And say it's only a Polo, you know, we're not talking sort of your premium saloon, but even your you know, sort of your lower levels like Polo, even the up, is the interior quality of Volkswagen's always been really good. So I'll just pop it back into drive because nothing's really happening at the minute. But yeah, I mean, this has got all the kit on it as well. That's another reason that I've been looking at these on Auto Trader quite a bit and what have you. But this is one of the another reason I looked is obviously the amount of spec this car's got on. So we've got cruise control, we've got Bluetooth, the AB, all the usual sort of kit. The other thing this car's missing is the sat nav. But apart from that, it's pretty much, you know, it's got everything. It's got a lot really, automatic lights and things like that. The good thing it hasn't got is keyless go, which is brilliant. You can actually put a key in, which is how it should always be. So put it back into manual. I'm hoping, oh, he's turning off, so we've got a bit of a straight. Just drop it very slightly. So we'll just. 60 already. I'll tell you what, I mean, 0 to 60 on this car's claimed 7.8 seconds, and yeah, definitely, it definitely feels a lot quicker than the Swift. Now, like I say, 150 brake horsepower, and it's got 180 foot-pounds of torque. You really notice that torque lower down, so you only need to touch throttle and it's off. You know, it really is. It's really impressive in that respect. Now, that's quite handy. It's a little bit narrow around here. Ooh. Now in terms of the handling, unless I've driven it on this road and a few of the roads earlier, and it really is, it's impressive. The steering's very nice, it's nicely weighted. It's probably not as precise as the Swifts in terms of, I mean, you do know what the front wheels are doing exactly, but it's just not as precise as the Swift. But it's very good. It is very good, this Blue GT. Now the other thing is as well is, I did wonder about what the handling, you know, sort of the body control be like. It's very good. I thought it would roll about a bit more, but you know, it doesn't. Now I know a lot of reviews have said it's not, you know, it's not as involving or it's not as exciting as the GTI. And I sort of get that really, but chuck it back down here for a second. Really, it picks up really well. I don't know down much, but the gearbox is it's on point, it really is. Yeah, it picks up really well. Now I'll just go back to the gearbox. Now I've been in a lot of cars that's got the 8-speed ZF gearbox, and that's very good. And I know a lot of cars are now moving to the conventional autos because of how good they've become. You know, I mean, if you take my brother's car, if that was fitted with the auto, back in 2007, it was alright as an automatic, but as the manual, it was pretty sluggish, a bit slow. Now, if you jump into like the modern M135i, that is really good because, you know, the technology's moved on a lot and gearboxes have moved on massively, and it's surprising how much, you know, how quick even just standard autos are now. And obviously this is the double clutch gearbox, and I was actually worried about whether it would be as smooth in auto, and it is. It's really smooth, because sometimes dual clutch boxes are the manual sort of trying to be autos, you know, manual mode but with the automatic as well, whereas the auto is sort of the other way around. You've got automatic but with the manual mode. And I thought that the dual clutch box might be a little bit slow, or a bit sluggish when it's just around town. It's not. It's really smooth, and the gear changes. I actually think this gearbox is smoother than the 8-speed ZF unit. I really do, because you just don't know it's changing gear. I mean, the 8-speed is very smooth, but it's just that little indication that it's changing gear. But in this, it's just absolutely seamless. So I really am. I'm really liking this thing. So who knows, in 3 or 4 months' time, I could be in one of these. Now, in terms of the looks, I really like the way this thing looks. I think 3 doors maybe looks slightly better than the 5 doors, and also this particular car's got the bumper protection thing on the back, which I'm not really a fan of, but I suppose it saves scratches on the back there. But yeah, it's a really good looking car, and I think they look especially good in the blue, 3-door blue. They look really good in them. Now, this car also has quite an expensive option that is fitted, which is the Xenon headlights. Now, standard they just get normal halogen bulb, which aren't as as bright. These are really bright. It has been following me a couple of journeys, and they're really bright. So I really am impressed with this car, and the fuel economy is probably going to be better than the Swift. Not that you buy, sometimes you don't always think about fuel economy, but in this instance, it's really good. Now we'll just I'll just stop further down, just show you a few more things in the cabin and stuff. But overall, I'm really impressed with this thing. It really is impressive. Now, one thing I like about this the Volkswagen, in general, is just like I say, the interior quality is brilliant, and also the infotainment system is really good as well. So obviously we've got the usual things: radio, USB, the CD thing in there, SD card, all the usual sort of kit you get with them, and it's really good. Now, the other thing is obviously we've got cruise control, auto lights. Just generally, it's a really nice place to be in here. It really is. Obviously we've got D over to down to S, over to manual mode. Now these seats, at first I wasn't a fan of these because they're like they've got sort of blue suede on, but it's actually it's all Alcantara, and it's all right. I don't actually mind them. They're not as supportive of the Swift, but again, this car's not really fully built for going around corners really quickly. It's more built for a blend of the two, really. So but yeah, it's really nice quality in here. So you've enjoyed that sort of quick short review. There'll be plenty more videos coming with this car. I'll do probably a full review of the gearbox and various other videos on on the car, but overall I absolutely love this thing. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, plenty more videos coming with that, the Swift, the Mini as well. So yeah, cheers.